So those three things done together will look like this. Or from the front, it'll look like this. Now, you've got the neck of the balloon pressed against the butt of the balloon, and now you want to transfer the neck back to the neck side of the balloon. The way you're going to do that is in the action of rotating the balloon like this. It looks like you're just twisting the neck from the body of the balloon, and you are, except the first time you do it, you got the neck attached to the butt, and as opposed to just rotating it around, you're going to change the position of the neck as you rotate. So it looks like all the other rotations, but the very first rotation is actually changing the position of the balloon. Now when you do this, you want to be careful to keep the neck of the balloon pressed against the body, because if you separate it like that, it'll look suspicious. So keep the neck pressed against the balloon as you rotate like that. Then just do a couple real rotations. Pause for a second, that's time misdirection. Then let your hand go, the balloon will deflate, and you can show your hands empty. I've got one last tip for you, and it has to do with the very end of the trick when you've got the neck stretched up to the butt of the balloon and you're about to do that rotation move. This is something you can do in place of the rotation to set the balloon straight. Maybe if you're performing for a big group. Put your hands out like this and just let the balloon go. Your hands are empty, and then they can follow the balloon to the ground and they'll see that it's reconnected. Alright, here is my balloon multiplication trick. And now I'm going to teach you how to do that and why you might want to do that before you do detach. Alright. First step is getting about 7 or 8 balloons. We've got some extras right over here. Now, I would pick out balloons of different colors, only because that's going to make it look like there's a lot more. So pick out one green, one red, one orange, one yellow, and you're going to make sure all of the air is out of them, and you're going to hold that in your right hand before the trick begins. Also in your right hand, you're going to hold one balloon where people can see it. And this goes back to an old idea in magic, which is if you have to conceal something in your hand, it's best to also have something else in your hand visible, because then the spectator's mind will say, all right,